you worked at Jeep when you were a teenager, and that's how you got hip to the parts catalogs and the cross references and stuff?
I worked for Jeep for about 5 years at a Donovan Jeep in Bellflower. And that's I've been working on Jeep before, and I went in there and I did a Chrysler apprenticeship program, and I got sponsored by a Jeep dealership, AC certified in the whole nine. And I've been in the industry for about 17 years doing this in all Jeep and 4x4s. But it's a good experience. It's great.
So when you started, you pretty much had to either use old buff stuff or fabricate, but now there's a lot of original OEM manufacturer suspension lift kits and a lot of high performance parts and stuff. So you basically add on a lot of improvements to people's trucks, even by brand new trucks, right?
Sure, we can upgrade any vehicle, new or old or 1940s or 2009. We can upgrade just about any vehicle. And parts are more available now with different manufacturers coming in and manufacturing new upgraded parts for the vehicles.
So you basically handle the General Motors products, the Jeep products, the old Willys stuff, even Fords too you work on?
Sure, we specialize in Jeeps from 1944 to present. I mean, every single thing you could think of a Jeep, upgrades, just general maintenance. You could do anything from A to Z on a Jeep. There are populations like Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Toyota. We don't do such like general stuff. We do like differential truck, but I mean we could do anything. We don't have all the parts available, but we do.
But the limited slips, I mean, you tend to, not only the differentials, but the limited slips so that they get good traction control systems, you know, airbags, all the stuff that contributes to actually getting traction and stuff, right?
Yeah, you can upgrade any vehicle to, I mean, just to have nothing but traction and be bomb-proof, heavy-duty one-ton axles on a half-ton vehicle or whatnot, with pauses or limited slip or lockers, whatever you like to put on it, gear it, make it bomb-proof.
Now the African safari type stuff, the Land Rovers, the Range Rovers and stuff, that stuff's prohibitively expensive, so you try to stay away from that kind of stuff?
The Land Rover expeditions they make like that are a little bit different than just a regular Jeep wheeling kind of thing. Yeah. We're not too expensive, and it's a long-term expedition and stuff like that.
Yeah. So the trade shows, you said you go to the SEMA show, but you pretty much you try to make an appearance and talk to all the people that stay up on all the new technology by going to all the trade show stuff too?
Yeah, we try to go to all the events that are put out here in the West Coast, and you know, the SEMA show is one of the biggest shows that they put out in November. That's in Vegas, and it's where all the manufacturers bring out all the latest and greatest gadgets and parts that are available for any vehicle. And we try to go all the trade shows and shows that are locally here to try to get out and let people know that we're out here and we're here to stay.
Okay, now your crew, I noticed, you know, you're keeping a pretty good. Things get a little hot. Let's hey, move the mouse for a second so that the website can still show. There it goes. Yeah. Okay. So you want to talk about your crew in particular, you know, the guys that you had with you, and you know how you know them and stuff.
Well, the crew that I have a crew of 3 guys here, and they're handpicked by me, and they go through a rigorous
and they get
training.
dirty. They grind. They weld.
These guys have to be you know, all around kind of guy. They have to take the mental, physical, or the hardcore guys that know what they're doing and basically the hardcore guys that just know what they're doing.
So it's kind of a posse though too, because they go out with you, you go with your vehicles. I notice sometimes you put like ATVs and stuff in the back of your truck and stuff. So when you guys go out, you know, you kind of. Yeah,
I try to keep a good relationship with my employees and try to go out with them and have them go out to my events and stuff like that, so they can be familiarized with the type of work that we do and we can provide for the customers that are out in the field and stuff. So yeah, most of the guys that work in the vehicles.
But in the pissing contest, you have the best shit though, right?
That's right.
Yeah, so is that part of it too?
Most of the time, I try to have the best stuff, but you know, I let some of my guys get the glory sometimes. You know?
Well, you were talking about your wife with the Kodiak thing, and I didn't realize it's this big, gigantic truck that you're claiming gets 16 miles to the gallon with a 6-speed automatic. So you can have a big, huge, gigantic. What is that? Like a 1.5 tons? What's the rating on that monster? It's a full ton?
It's actually like a 2-ton truck.
2-ton truck.
2-ton truck.
And you are married and have children with a woman that can drive that big monster around,
Yeah.
huh? Yeah, go ahead and answer your phone. You're good.
I'm just going. Yeah, I like the cards. They're actually pretty cool. Yeah. Problem. Yeah. Yeah, but it's not the. I mean, I'm kind of busy doing something right now, but a little bit later today, yeah, no problem. Yeah. A little bit later today, yeah, would be. I wouldn't have no problem with it. Just a little bit later, an hour or so.
And he's doing it. He wants to make money. Yeah. So in other words, Albert, you as a young man, you just decided this was the way to just acquire huge amounts of cars and have all kinds of off-road stuff. So your billionaire dream is to basically to become the biggest thing in the world with off-road, huh?
As far as I could do, yeah.
So back to the number of vehicles. So including partials, you got like 75 vehicles right now for parts cars and projects.
Probably about 75 vehicles.
And you basically got you got your ear out for everything within your venue. So people call you when it's a Jeep and ask you if you're interested.
Yes.
And you pretty much suck up everything you can get a good deal on.
Yes, all the time.
And you cherry pick every little stupid sensor and tail light.
Yes.
Yeah. Because I noticed a lot of people bring their shit in here in a flatbed, so they break it and they can't take it to a regular auto repair place. They bring it here.
They take it somewhere where they just and everybody's afraid to touch it, and they seem not to get it right, and they bring it to us, and we get it right.
And you bit off more than you can chew. People want to do radical shit like change over suspensions, put big ass motors and shit in. So you pretty much don't say no. You just try to make the price good enough where you can get people to go for stuff.
Yep. Try to get them for what they want. You know what they want, and just try to something new. You know, do something different for them. I mean, basically, we could do anything that you want. We can do it here.
So it's interesting, basically, to grind on stuff. So everybody here gets dirty. Everybody grinds. Everybody welds.
Yeah. If I got friends over here that are visitors, they're gonna start sweeping the shop or organizing something or putting stuff away or helping doing something. You know.
And this World War II, it was aerospace. It was a war facility, right? They built stuff here for the World War II.
They used to build in 1930s, 40s. They used to build. I guess tank trailers or something like that.
So your overhead lift capacity with these big ass chains and stuff. You do frame off restorations. You pull the whole body off. You do you do all the freak show stuff.
You come down here, you might see a Jeep hanging from that 10-ton crane just to move it around or whatnot.
Well, like Ken said, you know, you've had whole Jeeps up on the shelves, and you ship internationally. So you service people, you know, that have hard to find stuff, especially if it's American vintage old stuff,
right?
And you ship to Europe and all around the world.
All around the world, we actually shipped all around the world. I mean, tons of my parts have been everywhere.
Well, your street legal tanks name that you like and everything, it's kind of an extension of monster trucks and stuff. So a lot of the people are basically building street legal, you know, pretty buff, high capacity stuff.
Right. You want the name? The name is it's kind of a unique name that I came up with. It's kind of my idea, my name, and it's just something that, you know, everybody that drives an off-road truck, they want to run everything over. They tend to run everything over and hit things and crash stuff. So I figured, why not call it street legal tank? You know, it's legal. You can drive in the street, and you're driving the tank. So that's kind of where I came. SLtanks2.com. You know.
Well, even like the Jesse James stuff. So this SLT Cal and then the Jeep, that's water cut? Is that?
No, it's all done by a plasma cutter.
Plasma cutter.
And it's all hands-free. I cut it here, or one of my friends could cut it, or anybody can cut it here.